Hey guys, how is it going? It is Bosniancheese, and I'm with
Yxlarb,
and us, and also Konami. We present TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the first game on GameCube. And
2003.
2003.
Yeah, that's annoying. I hate it when they reuse title names because now in every video we're gonna have to put in parentheses 2003 so that people know. That's quite annoying. But
yeah, but hey, here we are. You know, tell our audience a little bit of the backstory of this.
Actually, for those who haven't played, this is a part of a trilogy that's actually based on the anime. So a lot of the cutscenes you see will actually be from the anime itself. Some will clearly be made separately. I actually don't know if that's an issue in this first game, but in the second game you can definitely see they just throw in random plot points that have nothing to do with it. But it's basically, I think, just the first season of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles by what do they call, 4Kids or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely not for kids though, because we're playing and we're not kids.
Well, we're still kids at heart. So
at heart, yes.
At heart.
So we've got a few modes that we can't do. We'll get into those later. But Story mode, we're gonna play 2 players.
Yeah, we're
surprisingly.
No, we're gonna do 1 player.
Most people
controller.
don't.
We're just gonna share the controller.
Yeah.
I'll be the C stick and everything on the right, and you could be the.
It would work better if this was on like the Nintendo 64. Have three prongs. Seriously. All right, let's just jump in on this. Oh. For some reason, I was expecting a cutscene, but I knew this was happening.
I was too.
All right. I have a point that I want to point out, but I'm not going to yet. We're just gonna play it.
Okay.
In this game, you can have a max of 2 people, so you can never have all 4 turtles at once. I almost always play as Donatello in this first game.
Almost always. In every single Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, I like to play as Leonardo. He's just the coolest.
Honestly, I'd say that overall, Leonardo's my favorite. He becomes more of my favorite in the second game, but yeah, still cool.
As you can see, I am just the assist. I do not unlock all the same powers. You can explain exactly why.
Yeah, we'll point out that more later on. But basically, we are playing the Donatello story mode. Whoever first player starts as will play that person. So each turtle has their own story. Technically, it's mostly the same. You just fight sometimes different bosses. And yeah, really, that's all. Let's just jump into stage 1. Things change. It should be pointed out that there's several areas in each stage, and if you lose all your lives, you have to restart the entire stage over.
Remember, to be a true ninja, you must become one with the shadows. Darkness gives the ninja power, while light reveals the ninja's presence. Now, can you extinguish this flame without revealing yourselves? Too noisy, Donatello. Too clumsy, Michelangelo. Poor choice, Raphael. Well done, Leonardo. You must work harder. Your path in life will not be an easy one. The outside world will not be a friendly place for you. You four are different in ways the surface dwellers would never understand. To survive, you must master these skills I teach you. Ninjutsu powers of stealth and secrecy. You must become Kage, shadow warriors, and you must never be discovered by the outside world. Huh? What is that noise?
What are those things? Whatever they are, they picked the wrong body to crash. Hey! Look out! Master Splinter! No! What the shell are those things? Whatever they were, they're junk now. Guys, we've got to find Master Splinter. Master Splinter! Can you hear me? Donatello, any way to... What are you doing? Shell Cell, I'm calling Master Splinter. I hope. Huh? Master Splinter, are you all right?
Leonardo. Whatever those mechanical menaces are, they have managed to eat through the support structure of our home. We must leave right away. Meet me at the old drainage junction near South Point.
If we take the South Conduit Tunnel, it'll intersect with the old drainage tunnel. We'll meet you there, Sensei.
Alright, now I didn't do a very good job in this first cutscene, but I try to make the speech sound as fluid as possible. Dude, really?
Oh man.
You did that again? You can see the dust coming up. Yeah, so basically, these are mousers. We'll learn more about them as we go, but they're pretty weak. They can explode if you see them turn red. Oh, watch out! Watch out! Use the L button to dash. It's pretty nice for speed running, of course.
Yeah, you go quicker.
But, yeah, so I like to make it sound as fluid as possible. Some people are really bad about that in walkthroughs where you control the speed of the speech. Like, they'll just skip the last few words or take like 5 seconds to go to the next speech.
I agree, and that that honestly bugs me so much.
Now, we're going to make some references to the sequels of these games, but not too much, because obviously this is the first one. It's not as relevant to talk about that as it is, you know, the first one while playing the second game. But in this game, you share, I mean, you don't share health. You have separate health, but you share lives. So as you can see in the middle there, that heart, it says 6. We have 6 lives. Oh, I'll just take this. Doesn't matter. It's the end of the level anyway. Actually, we don't even need to fight these guys. No, we have to kill them all, though. We're going to make that a rule.
Yeah?
Fine. It is a rule.
Alright, I guess
It is a rule. I didn't want that, but okay.
Now it is.
Yeah, so then here you got the score. Obviously, I did better so far. And, oh, look at that. I did better overall. Almost 10 grand.
Damn.
And, yeah, I guess we'll get into more of the controls when we're not doing a 2-minute mission. Yeah.
I don't even know if that was 2 minutes.
2 minutes, 10 seconds.
Oh.
Yeah, it told us the clear time.
Yeah.
Clown?
I feel like we could have done a lot better than that.
Oh, yeah, yeah. If we just went ahead and skipped. In most areas, you're actually required to fight a lot of the enemies. They won't let you move on willy-nilly, but yeah, we'll see. Now, these guys are Purple Dragons. They're the street gang, and they suck nuts.
Of course.
They're just horrible. They're down there in the corner. You can see the radar. Actually, we're going to blow up this car. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Yeah, that helps.
Yeah.
Oh, God, these guys
they got us.
So basically, you have your weak attack. You press the A button, you can do like, what, 5 hits, 6 hits, something like that. And then you have your strong attack, which is the B button. You can run and use a different move while pressing the B button. But if you hold still, I'll do like a bat move, like that. They'll say the same things over and over again, like, batter up.
Yeah,
or I'm batting 1,000.
That's like the worst one. I'm batting 1,000.
I think that's only in the second game, but either way, it's hilarious. Alright, let them blow up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you got
You got me.
But, yeah, this is basically like a classic sort of beat-em-up, and it's awesome. Down there on the radar, it doesn't show you much besides where the enemies are, where your partners are. Well, partner. And, there's a max of 5 enemies, or 6 maybe, at one time, unless they're mousers. You know, because I'm assuming due to graphical limitations.
Yeah.
But, yeah. This game actually doesn't look bad. I mean, it looks like we're watching the show, basically.
Yeah, I mean, it's arcadey, and that's great because, you know, it doesn't need to look... It can look really good while not being crazy good graphics, kind of like Borderlands.
Yeah, no, that's what I like. I mean...
Like, it's a certain style that makes it look really good without just being insanely realistic.
Plus, I don't think realism looks good for every format. I mean...
No, I agree.
Like, the newer TMNT movies... I mean, when they did TMNT, like, back in, like, the... I don't know when that was, but it was the series prior to the one that's going on right now by Michael Bay. Just when they get more and more realistic, it just doesn't look as good to me. But,
yeah. I don't know. I like the new Transformers. I think it's fucking sick. Like seeing.
Oh, Transformers is awesome. Yeah. But I mean the TMNT by Michael Bay. Yeah, sorry.
Michael Bay's doing TMNT?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I had no idea.
Yeah, he totally.
That's kind of nuts.
That's why there's so much advertisement everywhere.
Yeah, that makes sense actually. We should watch that.
But yeah, for sure. Oh, sorry
Also,
guys, a little bit of a cough.
Apparently, so this is the thing about Transformers 5. They're using
Oh,
Winston Churchill's old house for
Watch out.
Hitler's headquarters.
Say what?
Movie. Yeah, so apparently Hitler is in Transformers 5.
Okay.
Yeah, like what? Like where does that come from? Like.
Fair enough. I don't know. Michael Bay. Cool guy. Cool
Is he
enough
still
guy.
directing Transformers?
I would assume so.
I'm sure, like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Anyway, I
He's
guess
the right
I should point out a few more things while I'm realizing them. Shurikens. You use them. Perfect. You got a different type of shuriken. You press the Y button, and it can stun enemies. It can stop them from hurting you, etc. The healing items. There's 3 types. There's the drink, which. Okay, thanks, man.
Hey, it's perfect.
There's the drink that you just saw, the soda. I think it's like a quarter of health. And then you have sushi, which fills half health. The sushi looks like hot dog buns.
Yeah,
That's the running joke. It doesn't look like sushi.
I
It looks like
definitely
hot
thought
dog
it was
buns.
hot dog buns.
I actually had
Some
to.
sliced
Okay,
bread.
my brother Andy, as you guys may know from Skyline Studios, he to this day doesn't believe that it's sushi. I even showed him the rule book to this game, the playing manual, and it says sushi. He's like, they got it wrong. They don't know.
Yeah, they don't know.
They don't know what they're talking
I'm
about.
sure the same people that designed that weren't the same people that wrote the rulebook, so.
Oh, obviously. They have no idea. But the last one is pizza, restores full health. So basically when you... Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
When you see boxes, it's best to just leave them alone until you need health, because if it is health, it won't stay there forever. You'll have to pick it up soon, and it sucks if you lose all that health. But I think to switch shuriken types, you use the C-stick. Try it, man. Press up.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yep.
he has electric shurikens, which are pretty sweet. They stun enemies for much longer. And I use shurikens mainly when they're running at me, like that, if you just saw that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Either that or I'll use the B button, because if they hit you, then they just hit you with a stream of attacks and knock you down. And you know, a lack of progress just sucks. It's like in a wrestling game when they get you down and you have no
Oh,
stamina,
God.
and then you just have to lay there for like 30 seconds while they just wail on
It's
you.
rough. I played the new WWE because it was free on Xbox One.
Oh, watch out.
It's just such a strange game.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just so weird to play because it's like obviously just like messing around and it's just like the show or whatever, but it's ridiculous.
Yeah, no, it's so silly. I used to love WWE a lot.
Same, dude. Rey Mysterio was my dude.
Rey Mysterio, and of
He
course
was
John
number
Cena,
one.
but everyone likes John Cena now, so he's not cool anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
No,
in
I like
years.
him more now. Now that I've grown up and realized he's a really cool guy. Like, he has the most Make-A-Wish Foundation wishes made ever.
For real?
Yeah.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah, for like, you know.
He's a cool
cancer
guy.
and stuff. Yeah, he's awesome. Hey, you want this?
Oh yeah, that his needs health. I'll grab that. But yeah, as you can see the score underneath. You're actually dominating me right now. You're like destroying my score, but that's okay. I'll get you back.
No, you won't.
Watch out. Oh, I was actually kind of hoping that would hit you. You fuck. You'll see us do that a lot, especially in these earlier missions where dying isn't really a concern.
Yeah.
I mean, you just kind of literally just beat them up. You just play, mash the A button, don't worry about it. God damn it, why do I need so much help? Oh, watch out, he's running.
Oh, God.
And now we're
Yeah,
going to be
man.
down for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. What is this, WWE?
I know. Oh, I guess we should talk about those little crystal things we pick up. As you can see, Leonardo's, well, not anymore, but he was glowing red. But there are several types of crystals you can pick up. We'll go over them all as we go, but red is for attack. I believe green is for defense. It boosts your defense, obviously, for a limited amount of time. Yellow, I don't actually know what yellow does.
Yellow.
And then
speed?
blue is speed.
Oh, blue speed.
Yellow is normally like, oh, okay, thought there was gonna be a cutscene. Yeah, I think yellow is normally something like, what's it called? Special moves, but we don't have special moves. Unless it's like for your strong attack, I don't know. Now we're going to the alley next to the street.
And somehow we get from the alley to the rooftops. Probably just a few quick ninja jumps.
That's all. Could have just done that from the start.
Yeah, honestly.
I mean, obviously, if the tunnels are intersecting, why couldn't we have just stayed in the sewers? I mean, why did we even go up to the streets? But yeah, the max amount of shurikens you can hold of each type is 30. And I just kind of forget they're there. I usually use them on boss fights when I don't want to lose my health going up to the boss, because bosses aren't like these guys. You can't just like stay next to them and constantly wail on them all the time. Because they go through invincibility stages and such. Actually, I think yellow makes you invincible. I feel like that's what it is.
That would be really cool.
We'll see. We'll definitely get more of those soon. Dude, where are you getting this score from? Like, this is insane.
Dude, it is all about the combos.
I just like to kill them.
Oh yeah, me too. But
You know a good way to keep the combos? To constantly do these uppercuts.
really? Oh,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
actually
see?
gets it going strong, yeah.
Yeah, see, I got like 4 and 5 there constantly, but I don't know. I don't care much about the score. I only care about the score when I'm winning.
Exactly.
That's the only time
That's
I care.
why I care about it right now.
One thing that makes this game nice as compared to the sequels, I think maybe only 2 does this, but the Mouser explosions don't hurt you. Which
Yeah,
is
that is
so
nice.
Actually, go back this way. Oh, wait. Can we reach that box?
Yeah.
No, not yet. We have to come over here first. I thought so. Because there's so many over here. Alright. Get over here, you fuck.
Enemies.
We don't need them.
Enemies.
We don't... Yeah, I'm gonna get hit first. That's one of those things, like, oh, it's on sale. I gotta spend money to save it.
Yeah, of course.
Even though I don't need it. We gotta get these boxes here, too. These scrolls, okay. Those scrolls we just got. What do they call them? Damn it. I forgot. Oh, well, they'll let us know later on. Something Japanese. But basically, in every story you can collect those scrolls. But the one that was purple that you saw is exclusive to Donnie's story. So basically, to get all the scrolls, you have to play through all 4 stories, which is kind of repetitive. It's kind of like Sonic Heroes for those who've never played. I mean, you play as different people, but you go through the same stages with slightly different layouts. But here, it's even more repetitive. So, whatever. It's still fun. Still a fun game. I mean, basically, you can play through it once. I don't know how long it takes. Maybe 4, 5, 6 hours, something like that. Depends on how fast you're playing. And then, just a few months later, when you feel like playing again, you can play as a different character.
Yeah, it takes a little time though. It's quite good.
What makes this game particularly fun compared to the newer ones is you have a lot of combo moves and just, you know, bigger combos in general available to you from the very start. Like, see, 8 combo hit right there? You're not going to see that, like, if you're playing number 2. You have to unlock combos as you go. You have to equip... Really?
I think you hit that into me, or I hit it.
You hit it.
Maybe.
You hit it.
Either way, you were in the
Either way, I'm getting this health, even though you might need it more.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you wish.
Yeah, so you'll be fighting these same guys, same 2 or 3 looking guys over and over again, plus Mousers. The Mousers and the Purple Dragons aren't really associated. I mean, they kind of are. You'll see later on, but the Mousers have no reason to not attack them, basically.
Okay. Yeah, honestly.
It's like the Flood and Covenant. They have no reason to be working together. They hate each other.
They don't, yeah.
God, I love just taking them down. I hate it when they get down and then get back up. It's like, just die the first time you go down. See, like that. Just die.
Just die. Yeah.
I'm not asking for too
Don't
much.
get back up. This isn't WWE.
Dude, this is killing me. You're like... Wait. Yeah, 20,000 points ahead of me. It's insane.
Damn, dude.
I feel like you need some shurikens. You should grab those.
Me?
What's that? You get that. Oh, what? I walk away from it and I walk into it.
It's all good.
But yeah, yeah, that's...
Yeah.
You guys basically have the gist of this game now. There's really nothing much more
Yeah,
complicated.
it's a very simple game. If there's anything else needing explaining, we're gonna...
It'll
be as we go.
It's gonna be a shame that we're not showing off the other characters, kind of.
Yeah.
But I mean, I definitely like to stick to Donnie.
That is definitely how it does it.
Well, I mean, technically I have to. I don't see any reason why you couldn't change if you wanted to, because you're just an assist.
Well, yeah. I mean, I might try out Mikey. I mean, I do like Raphael too, though.
Yeah, no, I actually think Raphael's the worst of the 4.
Why?
I don't know. I just thought like his weapons, like
Yeah, they're pretty dumb.
They're worse than Leo's swords. Like,
Oh, yeah,
everyone has their own
definitely, but-
application. Like, nunchucks, bow staffs, and swords all have different applications. I just feel like
Definitely.
sais do the same thing as swords. But obviously, I'm not a fighter.
Especially
I don't know
'cause-
anything.
Especially because I have 2 swords, and so like the
He
only
has
thing
2
that
sais.
no, I know that's what I'm saying. Like the only thing that would make him better than like me if I had 1 sword, but I have 2, and he just kind of has 2 smaller ones.
I mean, he can, like, their shape allows him to, like, naturally block swords, which makes sense, but
guess.
it requires so much close combat. I mean, it's hard to do that with Leo. I mean, especially, Leo's just the most coordinated. He's the leader for a reason.
Yeah.
He's the best. We're all, like, 15 years old, too, I believe. Something like
15?
16, 17,
Oh
maybe.
yeah, well, teenage. I mean,
That's kind of funny to think of.
yeah,
Just like,
teenage-
like
they
every,
look like grown men. Like,
just like every Power Ranger series, they're always teenagers apparently, but there's no way.
no way. There's no way.
Some of them are clearly in
Also,
their 30s.
SpongeBob's like 30. Like, 40 now.
Oh, they don't even like hide the fact that this stuff doesn't make sense. Like you remember the movie?
Yeah.
He's like my 400 something consecutive Employee of the Month awards. Like that totals up to so many years. Oh, here we go. Dragonface, the head of the, well, kind of the head of the purple dragons.
Oh, wow.
You'll see what I mean later on. But yeah, he's so easy.
Yeah, he got destroyed by my shuriken. Oh.
Yeah, see, that's a good time to use shurikens. But what were we talking about just now?
SpongeBob.
So, oh yeah, and then he's just a kid. I mean, obviously he's an adult, but whatever.
Because he has his own place for like the
he
first
has his own
episode.
place.
Yeah.
Whatever.
He's even got a cat.